Nita Hawes Nightmare Blog, Volume 2, Murder by Another Name. This volume covers issues from 7 to number 12 of this run that kind of went on a break in February of this year. And this I did volume one. I reviewed volume one of this last year, and this instantly became like one of my favorite comic books ever. For a number of reasons. So I was interested to see how this run was. Like, does it keep up with? Does it kind of like compare to the first volume, or like how's the story going to progress from here? And so like can't wait to get into it. So what is this volume about? Otherworldly serial killer strikes in Annapolis. Kind of starts taking off like very, I guess, like wealthy or prominent people in and around Annapolis. And so the police kind of like enlist Nita's help again, but this time on the kind of like on the spiritual side, she's coming under like grave attack as well, because the serial killer is operating both in the physical and the kind of spiritual realm. And so that gets connected to I guess you could say like the head honcho of the demon world. I guess you can call him. Kind of like makes an appearance in this as well. And it's not only are the police trying to get Nita to help, but her like the spirit of her dead brother and Anansi are kind of like trying to keep her away from this case, because this might be a little bit more than she can handle at the moment. So what I like about it, the artwork is still on point. If I don't, I might splice in some stuff in here if I get time to. But yeah, the artwork is still on point. There's nothing in here that was as gloriously gory as in the first volume. But yeah, it's the artwork is still top. And I really like Anansi in this. I love how they have Anansi written in here. Not because Anansi is kind of like he's basically like a dude from the block. Basically, that's just very much so like how they've written him. And I love it. I love this take on the kind of like elder African trickster god they have in here. It's really dope. I really love it. This, and again, this is Nap Town, or Annapolis, for those of y'all who don't know not about the DMV or not from the DMV. And yeah, it takes place like a lot of the stories are like right up the block, right up the street. And this is really cool to me. I really love it. Okay, what I don't like about this one, the right, yeah, this kind of comes off, at least to me, as like the filler of the story. This is one of those times I really hate trying to like read this in volumes. Just waiting until like each volume come out. That's why I really like to wait until all of them are out, especially for like this one. This book especially. I want to read everything in one sitting instead of like waiting every month for like the next, I don't know what, 30 pages, to come out or whatever. But but even with that said, reading this whole collection, it just feels a lot like filler content. Like this was not that much happened in this. The killer killed some things. Actually killed Anita. Well, it's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. No, she's the main character, so of course not. But and yeah, and she kind of comes back very quickly, dispatches like the baddie in this, and they pretty much like make this a direct connection to Killadephia, which this is like a spinoff of the Killadephia books from Image 2. And yeah, so I guess she's on hiatus, because now she's going to go into like the Killadephia books and do something, and so yeah, this is this one. I love these books. I love the characters. I love the setting. But this one was, by the end of it, I was just like, that was it. Oh man, and we probably not gonna get anything from this for like a nice little while. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I can't wait for the volume 3 to start. I haven't kept up with this really. I've been kind of going through it lately this year, so I really haven't kept up with this series. So no, yeah, nope, not a thing since February. There's no word as of yet that I see coming through. No, probably gonna have to see what's going on in Killadephia because she is, yeah, she's kind of, there's just like some big story happening there which she's going to be a part of, and so yeah, but I can't wait though. I can't wait for them to come back. And I'm gonna see if I can check out Killadephia. I've been hearing about that for the last couple of years. Like it's supposed to be really, really good. I don't know. I'll see if I can. Probably won't, but I'll see. Okay, so the author's introspection for Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog, Volume 2. It's basically me putting kind of like my the main, I don't know, say like the main idea or like the main gist of the review, ending off with score. Okay, this is still a series that's near and dear to me, quite literally, since it takes place in the DMV. This volume specifically takes place in Annapolis. Yeah, okay, right there. This one, I think it's a filler. I think it's filler to kind of get us into reading Killadephia. There's not that much into this. Same great characters. The writing I think is pretty good. Like I said about like Anansi, there's not that much going on in this volume. But I can't wait for volume 3. And yeah, so I would give this one probably like a 3 out of 5. Still worth the read. But I think volume 1 is like the strongest of the two thus far. But yeah, I can't wait for more. I'm on the lookout for it, definitely. But yeah, Nita Hall's Nightmare Blog, 3 out of 5.